So $40 for a huge haul of Lego, a great deal, but we learnt a lot about getting Lego from a garage sale. Here's some of the things we want to share with you. First up, the Lego was dirty to the touch. So the first thing we had to do was wash it all, dry it, and then sort it. Once the Lego was sorted, we had the huge task of building these sets amongst so many pieces. It's one thing to crack open a box of Lego with all the right pieces right in front of you and build it. That's easy for the kids to do and they love it. But to find all the right pieces amongst what seemed like thousands and thousands of pieces is a difficult task and took a long time. If you remember the Lego haul video we did, there was a ton of friends' Lego sets. And here's just 3 that we brought to completion. We started many others like the Dolphin Cruiser, which my daughter was so excited about, but we reached this point where we just couldn't find a bunch of the pieces. The lady we bought this Lego from said she got so frustrated with it she started vacuuming it up. And we believe her because there were so many pieces missing. So we had to just abandon building some of the sets for now. We might get some bricklink orders and pick up some pieces that we need to make them in the future.
While it was annoying that many of the Lego pieces had been vacuumed up, one of the big advantages was that it allowed me to insist with my daughter that we use real minifigures for the Mia and Friends sets and not the Mia and Friends minifigures. After playing with the minifigs pieces from Mia and Friends, we discovered that the hair works great on a traditional minifig. And so we were able to incorporate those into the Mia and Friends sets, while at the same time sticking to the right scale for the entire Lego city to integrate the creator and city sets as well. One of the things that is also super exciting or fun about it was we got to then play with the furniture a bit and make it all the right size and the right scale for traditional minifigures. So it meant that on the beach house, we had to play around a little bit with the lounge chairs and with some of the setups inside of the veterinary clinic as well. But in the end, we ended up with some great Mia and Friends sets that are totally usable in a Lego city that involves sets that are traditionally targeted toward boys and sets that are targeted toward girls. One of the things the Mia and Friends sets do really well is fill out the interiors of houses with beds and sinks and cooking spaces, chairs, and that's one of the things that the creator sets really lacked. So while we had just the right pieces to finish the lakeside lodge, we didn't quite have all the pieces to do the treehouse as per the instructions. This gave us the freedom though to do some different things, and in doing the treehouse a bit differently, we ended up doing the lakeside lodge a little bit differently too. My children, because they love to actually play with these, insisted upon having chairs. So you can see we added some swivel chairs right here in front of the fire that were based on the Mia and Friends deck chairs on the beach house. We've also added a bed and a little lantern. On the tree house, we added a picnic table and seats right at the other side of the railing. And inside the bottom level, we've got a potbelly stove and a sink. We also made the upstairs a bit bigger to fit in 2 twin beds so that the kids can imagine actually living inside those interiors as well as playing in the exterior spaces that these sets offer.
So at the end of the day, while there's a lot of work involved in washing, sorting, building all this Lego from this huge tub that we picked up at the garage sale, for $40, it's amazing. So all the work is worth it, and we'll use these sets to shape how our Lego town is built. We're thinking about more kind of forest and mountain scenes with the police station and the forest fire stuff, and a lake scene with the treehouse and the lakeside cottage, and many of the other pieces will fit in there nicely. So buying everything new isn't the only way to build up your Lego collection. There's other great ways like garage sales to pick up a lot of Lego that you and your kids can enjoy for not so much money. So stay tuned as we put all these sets into our Lego town. Make sure you subscribe. See you later.